Welcome to our practice report on Friday, the Eagles' second day of training camp 2018. Dave Spadaro along with Fran Duffy, and we've got one day here, and we find out a little bit more about the Eagles. And then the pads go on Saturday, but Fran, on Friday, kind of some interesting things that changed from Thursday, starting with number 22, Sidney Jones, no longer in the slot.
Yeah, certainly. We're starting to see some of that rotation from Jim Schwartz and this defensive coaching staff. We saw Devontae Bosby, the young veteran corner, here in his first training camp with the Philadelphia Eagles. He got the first team nickel reps here on Friday afternoon, and I thought that was really interesting to see. He got a lot of buzz this spring in OTAs and minicamps. We got to see him out here on Friday.
And so the players wearing helmets and shells, so no contact, no tackling, but a couple of things standing out for me. Nate Sudfeld, the third-string quarterback, who will get a lot of work both in training camp and in the preseason, hooked up with Rashard Davis down the field. Nice play down the field. Also looked really actually to be more in rhythm than Nick Foles, who I thought was a little erratic, a little high today. Malcolm Jenkins having a nice interception early in practice on that. But Sudfeld is somebody clearly, Fran, who the Eagles need to find out about.
Yeah, no question. And that throw you referenced to Rashard Davis was an absolute dime, one of the best plays of the day. And I thought, honestly, the defense, you mentioned Nick Foles looked a little shaky. The defense had the best of Friday's practice, and they were really aggressive. You saw more blitzes from this team once again today. And I thought, for the most part, you know, you look at the coverage down the field, and Rasul Douglas and Ronald Darby, Sidney Jones, Jalen Mills multiple times were covering double moves, and I thought they were did an outstanding job on Friday down the field, and that really limited what Nick Foles was able to do.
And Fran, we talked about this before we went on the air. Corey Nelson taking more of the reps on the weak side at the linebacker position, so we'll see how that plays out. The Eagles looking for someone to step up and claim the starting job. Dave Spadaro, Fran Duffy, we thank you for joining us on Friday's Practice Report.